until recently, didn't realize that I was hoarding, and it's having a very adverse effect on my life and my children's.
I would have liked to hang out in the backyard and just sit there with my friends when they come over.
I guess I'm kind of confined to my room to a point because there's really no spot for me to really hang out.
You know, I mean, we just can't pick through each box.
Okay, well, I'm not willing to get rid of my tools.
If I stayed there any longer, I would have committed suicide.
I don't see that it's any less stuff. We're running out of time. 2 weeks is really tight here. There's more than a year and a half worth of junk to be moved out of that house.
Put it back in the box, now!
When Jeff threatened the organizer, I was really worried about everybody's safety.
Do you want to live by yourself in your house without your daughter?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't. You love your daughter.
You know what? This is
Relax, 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 relax.
This is I've lived in this house for 44 years. I've lived there most of my life. Most people in town know who I am. People have made comments to me numerous times over the years that things that I've got aren't worth anything and why don't I throw them away? But in my mind, it seems like the right thing to do. I'm kind of looking towards those items as essentially my retirement funding so that I'll have money to live on in my later years. Wait, I'm already in my later years. Uh-oh. This is my living room, such as it is, and it's also my bedroom at the moment, because my bedroom's full of stuff.
On the shores of Lake Tahoe, Jeff, a retired auto mechanic, has been filling up his 4-bedroom home for nearly 5 decades.
Here you go. Pink marshmallows. Now that's a find. You don't see that every day. This is a box full of candy. This is my oxygen tank. If I go out driving or if I exert myself, I need this because I'm gasping for air. I get real short of breath.
Jeffrey's house is like a storage unit. It is not a home to live in safely. I think with the hoarding, it has completely drained him physically and mentally because he's got so much stuff. He's just so overwhelmed.
This room here is a bedroom with 2 closets and a bunch of stuff in it. I think the primary factor of why I collect things is I hate to get rid of something that is still usable.
While Jeff has managed to fill up most of the home's nearly 185 square meters, there are 2 rooms that are off limits.
My 2 children live in the house with me. Graham, he's 20 years old, and my daughter, Genevieve, she's 18.
So this is my bedroom. I hang out usually on my bed. I mostly spend time in my room, just either cleaning or on the computer. My house is definitely different than my friends' houses. They're much cleaner, much neater, not as much stuff in it.
It can be hard at times with stuff everywhere. I guess I'm kind of confined to my room to a point because there's really no spot for me to really hang out.
Graham's bedroom, it's a disaster. I think realistically, Graham probably is a hoarder, and it's probably mostly my fault because he doesn't know any other way. I've never made my kids throw anything away. The reason for that is because I always felt that whatever I could do to provide for them could somehow compensate for the lack of having a mother around.
In 1998, while suffering from severe depression, Jeff's wife left abruptly, moving out of state. Jeff had no choice but to raise his young family on his own.
I miss my kids. I hated to leave them, but mentally for me personally, I had to do that. I do regret not being there, but if I stayed there any longer, I would have committed suicide. And in my heart, I would rather be 1,000 miles away from my children than 6 feet under.
I guess she didn't care for the mess in the house, so she just left. She was pretty much just said, have to go, and she left. With my mom not being here and having to just deal with my dad, it was hard. It's kind of lame, really.
Being a single dad was very difficult for me because when I started doing it, I was completely lost. I learned a great deal of respect for anyone that has raised kids on their own.
This is my backyard, such as it is. It's pretty cluttered. This is kind of a neat item. This was my son Graham's high chair when he was a baby and a toddler. And the tray that came with it at the time just clamped right onto the sticky rails here from little kids' hands back in the day.
I guess that between the grief that I was feeling and other issues going on, I didn't even realize that I was hoarding and bringing more and more stuff into the home and it building up to an unbearable amount.
This right here is a van. I drove it to that spot. It's operable. Served many years as a delivery vehicle, but then after that it became a hippie van. And altogether, all the vehicles that I have, being a mechanic, you have a tendency to collect them. And altogether, I've got 14 vehicles. Do I love my cars? Absolutely.
In the 1990s, Jeff turned his love of cars into a lucrative business. But soon after his wife Sandy left, an accident at work nearly cost him his leg and in turn ended his career.
Financially, it wiped us out. I did not have the ability to go out and earn a living, and so I would save things so that they could be used over or again and again, because of not having the money to go out and buy another one.
Now, with his health declining, Jeff's finances have not only run out, but he also owes over $16,000 in back taxes.
I had to do something drastic right away. The only thing I could do was sell my home, because that way at least there would be some money to take care of my kids.
Jeff's home was valued at over $400,000. But to escape foreclosure, Jeff recently sold the house for less than half that amount. A deal brokered by his real estate agent and friend, Shari Masters.
Oh, Jeff. I helped him find a buyer who was willing to pay off the tax assessor's debt, let him stay in the house for 1.5 years because there's more than 1.5 years worth of junk to be moved out of that house. Shall we go look around?
Sure.
Okay. Jeff, I don't see that it's any less stuff.
Well, there is a lot less stuff than there was.
Okay. Jeff has had about 15, 18 months to move, and I'm not seeing great progress. We're within 2 weeks, and he's not even close. It's frightening how much work still has to be finished. We're running out of time. 2 weeks is really tight here. Especially...
Yes, it is. I'm only one person. I can only do what one person can do. And that's what I'm doing.
I know. But we're still running out of time. And
Yes,
I don't
we are.
want it to cost you. If Jeff is not out of this house by the end of this month, the buyer is gonna come in, clear everything out, get rid of it, and back charge Jeff tens of thousands of dollars, which is at least a year, if not 2 years' income. This stuff is weighing you down, and it's not helping you. And I know, I mean, you had the best intentions in the world. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen in 2 weeks. It didn't happen in 3 months. It didn't happen in 6 months. It didn't happen in a year and a half. And now we're out of time. This stuff is weighing you down, and it's not helping you. And now we're out of time. What's gonna end up happening is that our buyer's gonna come in, haul everything else out of here, and back charge you. And it's gonna cost you over a year's income. And it's not gonna help you.
After selling his house, Jeff was permitted to stay for a year and a half under one condition. He would have to clear the property of clutter. Now he has just 2 weeks left to pare down, pack up, and move to his new house, located about an hour away. Despite his lack of progress, Jeff's friend and real estate agent Shahi Masters has no choice but to move forward with the sale of the house.
My buyer's moving here from Russia, and she's moving in with her best friend. Her best friend already lives in town, so she's coming today to see the house for the first time, which makes me really nervous.
Well, I haven't been here before, but I heard that this house needs some improvement, and we're going to check it out today.
The house and
Hi, Sam.
Sam, her son. I'm gonna let you go through without me. I think that's the best way to do it. Jeff will show you around, and I want you to get a feel for like where your rooms are gonna be and how you're gonna be able to live in the house.
Thank you very much.
I'll take you upstairs first so you can see the master bedrooms.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff, Jeff.
Yes, it is.
It was just a total shock. Absolutely unexpected. It's stacked up from the floor to the ceiling with the boxes and all kinds of different stuff.
How are you gonna get all this stuff out?
Well, I've been getting it out. This was stacked floor to ceiling with boxes, the whole thing. And I've been working at it for a while now, and I've just got a little ways to go, and it'll be empty. There's 44 years worth of stuff.
And it's all here with you, everything for 44 years, huh?
Well, it's collected over the period of time.
It's a beautiful, gorgeous place to be, but to turn it into a complete trash can, it's just sad. What I can say. It's just sad.
That first bedroom that you saw was the master bedroom. This is the next biggest bedroom.
Man, this is crazy.
This is my son's room.
It's your son's room?
Mm-hmm.
How in the world he can live here?
I don't know. He won't even allow me in it.
If my friend who bought the house knew what's going on in this house, how bad it is, she would be very worried because I have to be moving in here with my son. We have very limited time to finish it all and put it all together.
Okay, now this room.
Okay, this is your room, Jeff.
Yes, okay, this is the smallest of the 3 bedrooms, or 4 bedrooms. And then that's my bed there, and that's my clothes there. Most of this stuff right here is all out of that room.
Jeff, let me ask you, where do you sleep?
Right there.
What? Pile of stuff?
I just put that there today.
Do you think it looks better than previous room? Do you really do?
Yeah?
Do you think so?
Yeah.
You think so? Really?
Yeah, I do.
But just get ready to throw everything out. I'm not gonna figure out what is it. We just have to shovel it all out.
How old's the sausage biscuit?
That would have the date on it.
2002.
2002,
No.
Jeff. Seriously?
No, not seriously.
That's an 11-year-old biscuit.
You have an
It's awfully
antique.
soft for an 11-year-old
You have
biscuit.
antique biscuit.
No.
He had a year and a half to move everything out, and we cannot possibly wait anymore. He had his time.
How about these lollipops?
How about them? Try one.
No, I'm all right. I wouldn't eat that.
Then don't.
I wouldn't eat that.
It's mine. I just bought them. I'll eat them if I damn well please. You have no idea what this place was like 2 months ago. I've been busting my ass every day. I've been trying to do what's been asked of me. And when somebody tells me I can't do it, just watch me.